Francisco. Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Jovanka Vuckovic, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Rue Morgue magazine. And I would like to welcome you to this very special screening of Coffin Joe's At Midnight, I'll Take Your Soul. I have a few words I've prepared, for those of you who are unfamiliar. There are few horror icons more unique than Coffin Joe. Murderer, rapist, blasphemer, heretic, gravedigger, corpse defiler, misogynist, sadist, and all-around deviant existential villain. He's Brazil's national boogeyman, a wild, top-hat-adorned filmmaker, top-hat-adorned caped undertaker, invented and played by an even wilder filmmaker named José Mojica Marins. And he's an eccentric cult genius whose work lies on the fringes of horror cinema, and whose challenging and unconventional films have languished in undeserved obscurity until recent years. Even the hardest of horror fans knew very little about the guy until a handful of years ago, when his movies were released on video in North America. That's because much of his work was created during the 60s in Brazil, where he is known as Zé do Caixão. At that time, Brazil was a deeply religious and conservative nation run by a military dictatorship that absolutely hated everything Marins made. The authorities made sure to censor nearly everything he shot, so it makes sense that his films are somewhat of a mystery to North America, even though he would eventually rise to become a multimedia giant in his homeland. His films, beginning with At Midnight, I'll Take Your Soul, which was the first horror movie ever made in Brazil, brim over with anti-religious rhetoric as he traipses around like a Brazilian Jack the Ripper in his undying quest to locate the perfect bride to bear him a son, who will be immortal and one day rule the world. It's been over 40 years since Coffin Joe first terrorized Brazilian filmgoers with his blasphemous brand of black magic. But Coffin Joe, now 73 years old, is back with the final installment in the trilogy that began with At Midnight, I'll Take Your Soul. It's called The Embodiment of Evil. And has anyone seen it yet? Nobody? There's a couple. You'll get your chance next month at the Toronto After Dark Film Festival in 35mm on August 16th at 11:30. Tickets will be available this Wednesday, July 29th at torontoafterdark.com. You have to see it, it's totally fucked up. If you think these movies are crazy, this is more misogynistic, more violent, more perverse, more fucked up than anything he's ever done, trust me. The Toronto After Dark Film Festival and Rue Morgue will also co-present the long-awaited Trick or Treat as part of Rue Morgue's monthly Cinema Macabre movie night on August 20th, right here at the Bloor. Director Mike Doherty will also be in attendance, so get your tickets early. I'd also like to remind you horror fans that the Rue Morgue Festival of Fear, with special guests of honor Bruce Campbell, Roger Corman, Barbara Steele, Udo Kier, Tom Savini, and many more, takes place next month, August 28th through the 30th, and we hope to see you all there. So tonight, however, Rue Morgue and the Fant-Asia Film Festival take you back to 1964, to the birthplace of Coffin Joe, with this very special screening of At Midnight, I'll Take Your Soul. So without further ado, here to introduce his film, it is my great, great pleasure and honor to introduce you to the man, the legend, Coffin Joe. The devil himself, Zé do Caixão. Everybody keep your applause coming. All the way from Brazil, Coffin Joe.
Você, ou todos vocês, seja bem-vindo ao estranho mundo de Zé do Caixão.
All of you, welcome to a world of mystery.
A apresentadora realmente falou tudo aquilo que realmente Zé do Caixão é. É a pessoa que não deveria existir na Terra. Mas por algum motivo o Zé do Caixão está aqui. Não sei porquê, mas deve ser forças do além.
Jovanka spoke about things that are all true, and everything that she said exists not in this world, but in a world of Coffin Joe. And why is Coffin Joe here? Who can say?
Bem, preparem suas mentes, vocês vão ver o primeiro filme da trilogia. Uma época realmente da ditadura no Brasil, uma época de todo ser humano brasileiro ter que ser escravo da ditadura. Em meio a essa época turbulenta, esse filme nasceu.
Everyone can understand the strange world that exists in his films.
This film was made in a difficult time, in a time in Brazil we have a dictatorial government. Everyone were a slave of this dictatorial government. And he, José Mojica Marins, made these films. At midnight I will take your song.
Bem, o que eu posso dizer é o seguinte: vocês vão ver o filme. Se gostarem, aprovem. Se não gostarem, manda vaia, grita não.
Stay and watch, and if you like it, good. And if you don't, it's not his fault.
If you like, you can applause. If you don't like it, you can whoo! I don't know the words.
Depois da película, eu estarei à disposição para responder 13 perguntas. Eu tenho o número 7 e o 13 como cabalístico. Então hoje vamos responder 13 perguntas depois do filme.
Stay after the film because Coffin Joe will stay to answer 13 questions.
Leiam a legenda e prestem atenção na imagem.
Stay and pay attention to the magic that will unfold. And read the subtitles.